What's going on, everyone? Today I just want to quickly show you the best Remnant 2 farm for XP that I have found. It's real simple. You want a few things and you're set to farm. You want to get the hatchery in the robot world, and once you have that, then the only other thing you need is the trait that gives you more AoE. It's not necessary, but it helps. And Enigma, which also really helps. These two combinations are really good for clearing out hordes, and it makes this dungeon way easier. The AoE makes the Enigma attack farther, and it makes the electric bounce even further, so you'll be killing enemies that are hiding in the ceiling and the walls. You'll be killing enemies under walls, through walls. It's just really great. So once you have all that done, you're ready to go. And just to give you an idea, my engineer has 5,000 XP right now. Let's say 5,400. And I'll do a full clear and we can see how much we get after that. Of course, scaling XP and all the ways you can is good. Higher difficulty, items and whatnot, buffs. That's something you want to do. On top of that, if you have one archetype equipped, all the XP goes to that one. But if you have two equipped, they split XP. So if you want to level one archetype, you want to have one equipped only, or have one that's already level 10 and one that's not leveled up. Those are some just general ideas anyways. And now you just want to clear the dungeon. It's good to have your main weapon be really good with single targets, because elites will and can spawn. And you want to be able to kill those fast and efficiently, especially if you're on Apocalypse where they are real threats. But yeah, you just want to kill all the enemies. Enigma will do most of the work, just chaining through walls. Like right here, chaining through walls and everything. Oh, here's an elite. Let's see how this goes. An Enigma there, you see it dealt with that mob through the shock damage and whatnot. There you go, elites down. This also is pretty decent for scrap because everything's so dense and you're killing enemies pretty quickly. You get an okay amount of iron from killing enemies, but nothing crazy. I don't think there's a single layout that's particularly really bad, but of course, depending on your RNG, you'll either have one that's more efficient or less efficient than others. It just kind of depends on how the enemies spawn, where they spawn, and the rooms. Okay, yeah, I jump down here, shoot this enemy, chaining to several enemies, even ones that are hiding, dealing with everything. Everything's dying super easy, super fast, even though it's Apocalypse. Everything's getting dealt with and wiped out. Bam, it's even chaining through the wall, killing everything up there. Yeah, Enigma's just truly the strongest weapon for this. Really good, really efficient. And it makes it a breeze, even on the hardest difficulty at the highest level and everything. Depending on your generation, you can get this room. I don't know if this is always a spawn, but it spawned for me, and it spawns robots. And you can kill these guys if you want to. I don't think it's really worth it, but you can if you absolutely want to kill them. At least the first few, going in deep and cleaning out everything's probably not worth it. You probably just mainly want to focus on killing the bugs. Look at that, everything's dying. I only have to look at one enemy. Basically everything else dies. And that was not like 100% full clear, but it was basically a full clear. And we started at 5,400 and we are now at 10,000. So in about the short 3 to 2 minutes that I did completing that, I gained about 5,000 experience. So within like an hour, honestly, you could probably max out archetypes in under an hour with this strat. It's insane. If you're on Apocalypse, if you're running all the XP gain you can and everything, it's probably pretty easy to max out each archetype in under an hour. But yeah, that's the farm. I highly recommend checking it out and doing it yourself. It's really fun. Real easy, real simple. It helps you out so you can start builds faster and really get on the grinds. Anyways, that's all I have to say. That's all I got. Have a wonderful day and keep on grinding.